Good day, everyone. Welcome to today's virtual lesson on teaching techniques. I'm Angelica de la Cruz, one of your instructor for this session. I hope you're all ready to dive into some exciting learning. Teaching techniques are strategies and methods that educators use to facilitate learning, engage students, and promote understanding on the material. These techniques are designed to support different learning styles, encourage critical thinking, and foster an environment where students can actively participate in their own learning process. Here are our objectives for today's discussion. Differentiate the meaning of teaching technique, evaluate the effectiveness of various techniques, and understand how to adapt techniques for diverse learning. So we have a lot of kinds of teaching techniques and I will be discussing one of the example. This is technique number 13, which is the stretch it. Stretch it involves prompting students to elaborate on their answers or ideas. After a student responds to a question, the teacher asks follow-up questions that encourage them to think critically and expand on their initial thoughts. So this method encourages students to expand their thinking skill or understanding beyond what they initially know. So the goal of the technique is to help students to go beyond basic comprehension and move into higher order thinking by stretching their abilities. So it is a form of scaffolding that gradually challenges students to push their boundaries, making the learning experience more dynamic and deep. So here are some key elements for stretch it. First is challenge beyond comfort. The teacher encourages students to think in new, more complex ways. This could involve asking them to apply what they know to unfamiliar contexts or to think critically about the material. Second, scaffolding learning. So while pushing students to stretch their abilities, the teacher also provides appropriate support, pushing students to stretch and ensuring that all challenge is manageable. So this might involve providing clues, guiding questions, or helping students make connection. Next is open-ended question. Teachers often use open-ended, thought-provoking questions to get students to explore ideas more deeply. This question may have no single right answer, so it is allowing students to explore different perspectives. Last is the promoting critical thinking. So by stretching student abilities, teachers encourage also critical thinking, problem solving, and the ability to analyze and evaluate information rather than just recalling the fact. So here are some example using stretch it in a classroom setting. So, if, for example, our topic is all about photosynthesis. So, the initial question is, what is photosynthesis? So, it might student response, photosynthesis is how plants make their own food using sunlight. So, teacher follow up using the stretch it is, wow, great answer. Can you explain why sunlight is important for this process? Like that. Then the student will answer again. Then another follow-up question, what other factors do you think might affect photosynthesis? Until the student expand her or his answer. So it says here that like the reward for the right answer or for the correct answer is an harder question. Yes. So we have to remind ourselves also though, don't try to stretch a student at all once. Instead, provide multiple opportunities for stretching that gradually increase in complexity. Yes. And while you're challenging student, it is important also to offer some structure or support. Yes, and it has also have a peer-to-peer interaction, allow student to discuss different perspective like that. So that is the stretch it. So stretch it also is about challenging students in what ways they expand their thinking, encourage deeper understanding, and develop their critical thinking. Yes. So now, let's test your understanding with a few quick evaluation questions about Stretch It. I'll ask the question and I want you to pause the video and think about your answer. Ready? Here's the first question. Second question. Third. Fourth question. And the last question. Alright, that's the end of our activity. And let's check your answer. These are the answer for our activity. Yes, I hope you got a perfect score in our activity. Alright, to sum up the Stretch It, it is the strategy aims to challenge student thinking by encouraging them to go beyond basic recall and apply, analyze, or extend their knowledge. So, teachers prompt students with questioning or activities that push their thinking to a deeper level. So this could be involved making connection to real world situation or solving complex problem or exploring concept from different perspective. Thank you.